Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, April 25th, and we're going to start our prep today for the equity indices. First, just a quick reminder that derivatives trading is inherently risky and past performance is not indicative of future returns. Now, when we looked yesterday at volatility, we mentioned that for the NASDAQ to really see a rally and to start changing, we would need to see NASVOL come down and we'd need to see the VIX under 30. And both of those happened yesterday. So we saw the big rally. We knew what we were watching for to have that continuation and to trade that upside move. And it started to play out. Now, this collapse in volatility we want to watch because volatility is still raised compared to where we are in a true bull market, which is under that 15 area. So we are going to watch this for just being a possible bear market bounce, but we will continue to monitor this each day and what we're looking for. For our systematics, there's still the same picture here. It's going to be multiple months before we see this really change. So we won't focus on this too much in the coming weeks. For margin trading, again, we got to where we were extended when the rally stalled out in February, and now we're seeing that margin trading come down. And we'll watch bank balance sheets for any signs of this turning up, or if this continues to contract, then we will look for more of a uh, bear market bounce to prove itself here. High yield is still the same as yesterday as well, where we have a risk for credit crunch, and that would show up more so on the RTY. And for our indices now today, what we want to be watching for here, and this is for anybody who subscribes to our professional Discord room, you will have access to these charts. We have the S&P, NASDAQ, crude, and gold for you, and then we also have our COT reports here. Um, for the NASDAQ today, our rotational zone is that 19,394 to 18,814. And these do update throughout the day. So you can see yesterday we pushed up over our rotational high, got up to where we had our upper band starting for the day, where we were expecting that resistance to come in. And then we pushed through that on NVIDIA or on Google earnings yesterday. So we pushed up to the top end, and that same thing played out on the ES, where we hit that 5540 level. And but we are still underneath our line in the sand, which is at 5607. So that still puts us in a riskier scenario, but we will watch that. If we get over that again, that would start supporting the market more, and then we'd look for volatility to come down again. Um, for our major areas to watch today, we really want to watch around 5520 and 5540. These are going to be the areas that we really need to pay attention to on our ES for today. We are under VWAP, so that would put us back to VWAP and then possibly up a little above. For our rotational zone here, that's 5532 to 5396. So if we do get a sell off, if we can't get over that rotational high, we have quite a ways to go on the downside. So the risk starts to get skewed. Um, we really need to get over that 55.32 to see that sustained momentum, and then that would push us towards our line in the sand, which is sitting right at that top edge. You can see that here, sitting right at the top edge of our expected ranges. Um, and then if we look at crude, uh, for those that trade oil, it is dead in the middle of its range. Really, the bigger edges are when we get down to our lower band or to the upper band. And again, these always will shift, but we are underneath our line in the sand on oil. And again, we couldn't get over that so far in the overnight session. That's been our resistance point. So we want to pay attention there because that is where we know there are size traders sitting. And then lastly, on to gold, it's been bullish. It's having a pullback at the moment. And we really want to watch our lower rotational band at 3268 today. If we get down there, that likely is going to be a good buying opportunity. That's what I'm going to be looking for. And we are just looking at staying in that rotational zone. That's what we're doing right now is just back and forth in our rotational zone. And you can see that. Let's see if I can zoom out here a little bit for you. We are coming to the top of the rotational zone, looking to come back down to the bottom here. So that's what we're going to watch for. And again, these will update throughout the day. The levels do change based on when volatility shifts. But these are just some of the things that we are going to watch and monitor for the day ahead. And again, as always, guys, make sure you control your risk. That's the only thing that we can actually control in this game, and controlling that then will allow everything else to play out. But we have to control our risk first and foremost. So, have a great Friday and a great weekend, everybody. And we will be back next week with live preps starting each morning.